We're gonna go off our run sheet and we're gonna be good, y'all. Here we go.
It's live.
We is on. We is
Ooh,
on.
ooh, ooh, live.
I don't mean to be sweating you. All I wanna do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I wanna do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I wanna do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. Let's talk about it.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Just Talking to You. I'm your host, Big Smooth, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with the crew. Say what's up to the world, crew.
What's up to the
Hello,
world,
everybody.
crew?
Everybody.
All right. It's just a few of us on tonight here. Chris Dorian and Toya may join us later on. I know Chris Dorian wasn't feeling too well, but we're gonna swing it off from my left to my right. Miss Shay, introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody. It's your girl Shay down in D-Town, and I'm humble with a touch of Kanye.
Oh my God, not humble with a touch of Kanye.
Humble with a touch
That
Okay.
of Kanye.
Mm.
I
Old
don't.
Kanye or new Kanye?
Right,
Oh,
we got to find out
Kanye.
which Kanye you
Oh,
with.
Kanye. You know, back
Okay.
when Jesus walked.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fine.
All right. Dre Day, introduce yourself to everybody.
Well, hello, everyone. It's your girl, Dre Day. I'm a good girl gone better. And I hope that you have had a fantastic week. Thank you for joining us tonight.
All right. Uh, Shay, introduce yourself to everybody.
I just
I
did,
mean,
sir, with a touch of Kanye.
I'm sorry, Shay. I mean,
He
Nene,
is
I'm
See
off
my
sorry.
tonight.
Kanye.
He is
Right.
off.
That just threw me off a little bit. Nene, introduce yourself.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Nene. As always, from around the way.
Nene from around the way. All
From
right
around
then.
the way.
For my man Chris Story, your mama's favorite. Uh, your grandmama's favorite. He loved your mama with the peach cobbler and stuff. Miss Toy, they not here, but they may jump in and join us tonight, y'all. So I'm your host, y'all. I'm Big Smooth. I'm your auntie's side dude from back in the day.
Mm, mm,
Lord.
mm,
So
mm,
you know who
mm.
I am. I'm your auntie side dude, the one who
He's a mess.
the one
Right.
the one that used to go over the house and eat the fruit snacks up and the juice from the kids and stuff. So
That was you,
Shameful.
huh? Mm.
I was
Shameful.
that I was that one. That's shameful. Call it what you want, man. I apologize. Hey man, so what everybody do today? What y'all do today?
Man.
Ooh, yeah, it was a hangout day. Hung out with my kids and their sister, and just enjoyed the sunlight because it is disappearing as we speak.
Oh no.
Oh wow. Enjoying the sunlight as disappearing as we speak.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain here all week.
Mm.
Really?
Oh
Terrible.
Hmm
man, that
Terrible.
sucked,
It's supposed to
man.
be like 80
Are you
tomorrow.
sure? It's
Yeah.
supposed to
That's what it told me. Starting
rain
on
all week.
Tuesday, that's what it said in the weather
Man,
app.
I'm about to work from home all week long.
I wish I could.
Man, everybody can't work from home, man.
Mm.
Okay. I wouldn't even want to work from home. I keep saying, please, if they ask me, do I want to work from home? I would decline it.
Oh, it's only 40% and 60% chance of rain and thunderstorms. So I'm good.
Okay.
But I still might work from home, just save gas, you know how it is.
Right. Mm-mm.
Well,
Hey, you got the option.
everybody can't work from
Right.
home, Dre Day.
This is true.
Right.
This is
I
true.
just I just so have the luxury of working from home myself, man. Hey man, what else? What else? Anybody cook? Anyone y'all ladies cook today?
Mm.
If you call ordering pizza from Domino's cooking, yes, I did, sir.
Come on,
Did you give
man.
up your money for it? You cook, girl. That
Y'all
is
Thank
got
you.
cooking.
no. Y'all got to
It's
do
every man
better,
for themselves
man.
What do
around
you
this
mean we
camp.
got to do better?
No.
Why?
Y'all got to do better, man.
Why?
Let
Do
me
better
tell
how?
let me
A
tell you something. For
meal,
the past
Sunday
18 years, I have cooked 2 full meals to get us through the week. So I
meal.
had to cook through the week because we would get home late. So I cooked 2 full meals. Now my kids can do for themselves.
I'm with you
It's
when you're
touch
right.
and go.
Oh
I-
my God,
So they
But
man.
cook for
you,
themselves, really.
you are. I don't particularly care to cook. I don't have that. I don't. That's not where my talents lie.
Hmm.
Okay, so
No,
wait a minute. That's so your talent's not lying there. Okay.
no. I mean, I can cook. I can cook for sustenance, but there's people out there like someone in your
Hmm.
life that can
They can
cook.
throw down.
Okay,
Hmm.
but
Cook with
me,
love.
I cook to make sure that you don't starve.
That's the
Now
Okay,
it's
difference.
gonna
that
taste
look.
That's the
okay.
difference.
It's gonna taste okay. It's not gonna be nasty because I'm not gonna feed anybody anything nasty. But
Right.
people who throw down in the kitchen, they love that. That's where their talents are.
Hmm.
And my talents just aren't there. I'd rather be doing something else.
Okay.
Sustenance, honey. So I'm with you. I had to do it because my 2 little ones look to me for it. But now that they old enough to do it, y'all got this. Y'all got
I
it.
Yeah.
cook. I cook
Oh man.
sometimes, not all the time.
Oh Lord. Hey, to our listeners, we have a few listeners on. Hey,
Hello, y'all.
jump in. Let us know, man. Do y'all cook today? What y'all cook today? Let us know what y'all did today. From a cooking standpoint, we know none of the ladies on the crew cook today. So
Hey,
Don't do
sir.
us
Hey,
like
don't
that. Did
judge
you
us.
cook? Why
Every
you
time
why
I
you
Hey,
get on
playing?
here,
Did you
I
cook?
be
Why you
cooking.
trying
so
to
we
clown us?
so we want to know from our listeners, whoever's on, did you guys cook today? Or what was your Sunday meal of choice? Let us know. Drop a comment in the section and let us know what was y'all choice of meal today.
Yes.
Man, I can't believe y'all. Y'all
Every
disappointed me,
man for
man.
themselves today.
hmm,
And God for us
hmm,
all.
hmm.
We completely understand that, but I mean, hey, ladies, y'all gotta get out there and do a little cooking and stuff.
Man,
But I mean,
Look,
I mean, at least one day a week. I mean, hey,
my son cooks
and
because he
Angie,
wants to
thank
be
you,
a
Angie.
chef, but
Roast
I don't have
potatoes,
to do that.
corn, dinner rolls. That's fire. Hey, that
what y'all
sounds
eat
fire,
today?
Angie.
What y'all eat over there today?
Angie made it sound good. What you say?
What y'all eat over there today? I know it was something good.
No, it
Hmm.
wasn't nothing good today.
Okay.
We ain't eating nothing good today. We ate some bread company today.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I ain't talking about
Hmm.
that. I wanted to say, hey, Angie had a good meal today. Roast potatoes, corn, and dinner rolls.
oh yeah.
Man, heck, Angie, hey, save us a plate, man.
Right, that
That
sound good.
that man, if that don't sound fire, I don't know what sound good.
So if my son would have asked me, he asked me at almost 3 o'clock today when I was in Walmart. He said, "Can't cook those pork steaks today." Absolutely not. And I'm gonna tell you why not. Because when you want somebody to cook, you ask them early, maybe even day ahead. That food has to thaw out. I have to be mentally prepared. And
Right.
I'm not mentally prepared.
It ain't gonna happen.
So he ate some cereal.
Oh man, you
Mm,
lousy as hell. How you gonna make
Please, I
that boy eat
always cook for these
cereal?
kids.
Who else?
mm.
Who else online cook today, man? What y'all cook? Or if y'all
Yeah, what
didn't
y'all
cook,
cook?
what y'all eat today? Share with us. We want to know
And be
because
prepared because I may send my kids to your house. So,
oh my
so who is that?
God.
Angie, Angelica. I'm sorry. Yeah, they'll be there with an overnight bag. Appreciate that meal.
Amen.
No, she's sharing that. I'm with that.
That sound good.
So
I
did.
love
Roast
me some dinner
potatoes.
rolls.
Oh man.
I
I
love
Probably
would.
me some bread.
probably put a little butter on them and
Yes.
everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
Woo
And that's
wee.
another thing where I can't cook. Because if I make
Oh.
cornbread, I'm gonna smash out a whole pan of cornbread. So I just don't even make it.
Latanya say
Duh.
leftovers, man. They ate leftovers. What was in those leftovers, Tanya?
Right. What was it?
What was those leftovers? Leftovers may not be bad. I don't do leftovers, but I
Shoot.
want to know what was in
Oh
those leftovers.
no.
What in the
No,
world you live on
How?
where you don't do I don't do leftovers? What is
Just
that?
no,
they got spoiled.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
no. Hey,
Yes.
I just don't eat
Listen.
leftovers, man. I
Let
got that. My granddaddy ain't never ate leftovers,
so
man. My
so
grandmama
what
used to make
happens?
meals and everything. Oh, honey butter. Oh man. My granddaddy, hey, my granddaddy ain't never ate no leftover. My grandma cooked fresh meals every day.
Mm.
Okay, but
Every
what
day
I
that
guess
I
happens
that's
seen her.
probably
to
why I ain't got a husband right now.
what
Something
happens
on
to the
them
leftover food at
that's
your
left over
house
right.
from
Ah,
dinner,
man, somebody eat it. I ain't gonna eat it.
even if it was delicious?
I ain't cooking no
Hey,
meal every day.
I can only eat it once, man. I'm sorry. Just like Thanksgiving dinner, I see people eat Thanksgiving dinner more than one time. I cannot eat it after Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. That's
Man,
just me.
That's
I
the
got
best
four words
part.
for
Ooh,
you. I got four words for
ooh,
you.
Give it to
ooh.
me.
Waste not, want not. You're being
Mm.
wasteful by not
That,
eating
that's not being
leftovers.
wasteful.
That's wasteful.
That's being
That's
smart.
wasteful and
That's
spoiled. How
that's just something I
Well,
okay.
don't
I gotta
do.
cook for you every day. You gonna get that hot meal on maybe Saturday or Sunday. You gonna get a sandwich on Monday. You gonna get some noodles on Tuesday. And I'm not getting ready to cook. You all get some hot dogs on Thursday. Oh, sausage on man.
That's why your ass single.
I know. I just said
Yeah,
that in the beginning.
and I am reiterating that. That's why you single.
I don't care.
Listen, it is
Hey,
way too
hey,
much
hey.
going
We
on
got
in this world right now. Lord have mercy.
hey.
And you gotta go
Okay,
to work
okay.
9 hours a day, come home, stand behind the stove for 2 more hours. Man.
Negative.
Man, please. Okay,
Not when Chipotle
Angie
is
say
selling
send the
food.
kids over. She
Mm.
love the kids. Angie love the kids. She said she put honey butter on them dinner rolls. Man, that sound good, Angie.
Yeah, I
Okay,
love some.
Tanya say
Ooh.
she has some Chinese food. Okay, okay,
Hmm.
that's what's up. Can y'all eat leftover Chinese food?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got
Oh
some right
my
now.
God,
I'm eating it all. You
no.
heard me. I'm eating everything.
Oh, and Pippin just jumped on. Hey, he say he just don't know. Hey, I can't do leftovers, man. Maybe some barbecue.
Mm-mm.
Maybe some
I'm
barbecue,
eating
man.
anything because what is gonna be lunch tomorrow?
Yes.
Boom. I,
Yep.
Man,
I
I
I
can't
was
believe
brought
that.
up with leftovers, so
I
I
was
had
too.
no
I was brought up with
problem.
leftovers. Whatever
Mama,
didn't get eaten, you
it was
need to
in
put
the
that in a
fridge.
Tupperware bowl, put it in the
Mhm.
refrigerator, and that might be your lunch tomorrow while you playing.
Mm.
Exactly.
Okay. Yes.
Oh my God, man. Y'all are something else, man.
Cause
I
What
I
else?
take my chicken and put it in me some noodles. You got to know how to make them leftovers. You see,
Yeah,
mhm.
you
I understand. Trust me, I
yeah.
completely understand.
But
Oh
so
man, we
just
go.
go ahead and try it out.
Okay, the Tanya says it's always better the day after.
It
It
sure
Leftovers.
been
is.
yes.
Oh my
Mhm.
God! So Tanya, you got the whole the ladies of the crew just agreeing with you. Leftovers is good the day after. Okay.
Them
Yes.
'Cause that's when the
So
seasonings
much
done
that's
better.
when the
sat and
flavors
chilled.
they get
Yes.
to mixing with each other.
Mhm.
So that's what you call it. Okay.
What I
Hey
call
man, y'all is stupid, man. I can't. If you ever eaten stew, you've ate left.
oh
You have
That's
boo.
funny.
It's
Hey,
called transformation. Went from a whole turkey to some turkey in a pot. That's what that is. Absolutely.
so stew is leftovers. I'm pimping. Okay,
I
okay.
don't eat stew.
I can't. Hey, I love stew.
it was
I
Ooh, I
love
can't
delicious.
eat
stew.
that.
I love me a good stew,
Man, you
man.
get a good stew with some good fresh cornbread. Oh man, you making it happen,
And
man.
some chili too. Ooh, yes,
Yes,
yes.
indeed,
Some cornbread. You
man.
gonna eat your cornbread?
You
Everybody
eat
that's
your
on, we
chili with
want to.
cornbread?
Oh yes, Lord.
Oh my
What?
God.
Yes. And sour cream
Oh my
and
God.
cheese.
I'm putting that on
Throw
Facebook.
some cheese on it.
I need some opinions about this. I ain't never in my life.
Have you had
Oh my God.
cornbread casserole?
No.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
oh, okay. That's why you don't understand.
I don't
Mm.
eat
She
mixed
don't know.
food. Beef
Oh,
stew.
so you never had Frito pie? Delicious.
She said it
Oh
was good to you
man,
too.
with
You
some
just didn't know it
cheese
was
on.
leftovers.
Woo. Yes,
Oh
yes.
my
Oh my
God, man.
goodness.
That's a good football party / Friday night dinner where you just don't want to be in the kitchen. You got to hurry up and slap something together. Oh yes, five
I'm
minutes and it's soup.
I,
Okay,
hey, I'm a little smoky type of person. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man.
not a little
I'm a little
smoky.
smoky
Not
type
a
of
little
person.
smoky. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I'm a little smoky type of person, man. I'm finna get ready. Hey, we go. I can't even go there with y'all, man. Hey, our listeners, thank you guys for tuning in tonight, man. We got a list of things that we go pop on, man. We gonna talk about. We gonna chop it up on, and I want y'all to put your opinions in the comments. The first thing we're gonna talk about, hey, DMX funeral was this afternoon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earl Simmons, man, DMX, my man. Y'all had a chance to look at some of the funeral?
I saw the procession from Yonkers to Barclay Center,
Uh huh.
and that was crazy. Much respect to them, and the police did actually a good job of holding traffic. But
Uh huh.
I would have been mad if I had to get somewhere quick because they held that traffic for a long time. That was the longest procession I have ever seen. It was a whole bunch
Right.
of motorcycles and cars, but it
Yeah, I
was
know it was
beautiful.
almost.
It was
Yeah.
It was.
beautiful.
It truly was. It was beautiful. Now.
Like they had the whole freeway basically to themselves. That's how
Wow.
Dang.
long it was. Yes.
So I was on Instagram and I saw a clip of the ex-wife and the baby mama, the fiance, and it was really sweet. The ex-wife was up speaking, and she was like, "I've always really loved you because the love you've always had for him."
Right.
And she was like, "I will always love you." And she came up there and they just hugged. They was just crying. I was like, "Oh," I said,
Right.
"That's yeah." And it was big. I'm like, "Wow."
That
But
was that was
that's all I
huge.
saw.
That
Yeah.
was that was definitely huge and everything.
I
Hey
saw
guys,
Kanye's
for our
choir.
Facebook listeners, hey, I'm on Facebook Live. Switch on over to YouTube and check us out. We the crew. We live on Facebook on YouTube Live. We on our YouTube channel. I'm on Facebook Live. Hey, switch on over to YouTube. Engage in the comments. Jump in the comments. Leave a comment. I'm gonna be able to add people shortly. You're gonna be able to call in, and we're gonna make it do what it do. So switch on over to YouTube Live. Just talking to you and the crew. Again, guys, that I was just looking at it, man, and I was Russell Simmons was saying some powerful things about DMX too. I
Hmm.
saw Russell. Russell was talking about what type of artist he was, and then one of the executives from Def Jam, or was it Def Jam or the company that he was with, was turning around talking about what type of man he was, uh, a religious man.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
people didn't know too much about DMX being the religious type of guy, but X was a religious person, man. Uh, Very nice, down to earth person. A lot of people said good things about DMX. So
Hmm.
we just want to just keep his family uplifted in our prayers and condolences for the day, man.
Yeah.
Just keep them uplifted in prayer because you never know until you sitting on that first row, man. When you sitting on that first
Man.
row, that hit completely different. That
Yes.
hits completely different. You guys on in our chat room on our YouTube live, have you guys what do you guys check out DMX's funeral today? Let us know. Let us know if you guys checked out the funeral. Let us know what stuck out with you on the funeral because a lot of people may not have really seen the full duration of the funeral. Some people may have saw bits and pieces,
Now, was it
but
today or was it yesterday? Or
It was
was it?
it was today, wasn't it? Or was it
I saw
yesterday?
that's when I let me look on her.
Now because I'd seen something where they were carrying his casket on a monster truck,
Yeah, they
but it
was.
seemed to me like I saw that
Yeah.
a couple
That was.
days ago.
It was. I thought it was yesterday, and they
No,
was
I thought
going
I
through
thought it
the
was
street.
live today, and they thought yesterday or the day before they was at somewhere that they was doing the service for him and everything.
Okay, so he had multiple services.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did have multiple services. I think it
Okay.
was, but I thought
yeah,
they were like back to back because they had a private one for the family and friends, and then they had a public one. I was surprised to see Kanye's choir perform
yeah. They
during.
perform. They
It was
perform.
really good. I enjoyed the way they did excellent. That was
Yep.
really good. And they did Keep on Moving.
Keep on moving.
I
They
was
did.
impressed. They were actually pretty good. They did like
They
three
did.
songs.
They did a
Mhm.
Okay.
pretty good job. Just to be honest with you, they did a pretty good job. Kanye group was rocking. Man, I'm telling you, they was
Yeah,
rocking.
yeah, they was.
Okay.
Oh man, that was a good one, man. X, rest in peace, X.
So also rest in peace, Black Rob and Shock G.
Yes,
Yeah, Black Rob and Shock G. A
that
lot of you,
was.
lot of you old heads may know who Shock G is. The one who put the satin in your panties. My man Shock G, the one who put the satin in your panties.
Yes, that was shock. I didn't even know he was as old as he was, and he
Right.
was like in his 50s. I
Right.
didn't realize he was that old.
Man, a lot of us in the crew, we on 50 doorstep. We on the same block as 50. We ain't now we around the corner. We ain't hit the block yet. We getting close to the house. We throw 50 in
Mhm.
that GPS. We almost there. Hey, to our listeners, man,
Ugly.
share it with us. Yeah, I know y'all. I know some. We got some listeners and stuff that may not. And I was listening to something funny, man. They say life is broke down into quarters. 0 through 20 is the first quarter. 20 through 40 is the second quarter. 40 through 60 is the third quarter. 60 through 80 is the fourth quarter. And anything over 80 years of life, you living in the overtime. They
That's
say that's
true.
overtime.
That's
So
true.
hey,
That's true.
that's just a fact, man.
Mhm.
Hey, what's y'all take? Ma'Khia Bryant shooting, man, in Cleveland, man.
Wow.
And I know everybody got a lot of opinions about that. Hey, if you're online right now, let us know what is your thoughts about the Ma'Khia Bryant shooting. Uh, Nene, what you think about Ma'Khia Bryant?
Who?
So
I'm,
the background of
I,
the
I, let me
story.
let me let me come back to Nene. Let her do some research. Ma'Khia Bryant, the young lady that was shot in Cleveland,
But you
who
know
had
what? I keep
who
hearing
had
about that
who
with
had
or you
who had the
or you talking,
knife.
that's what I was gonna say. Or you talking about with the knife? I keep hearing about
Mhm.
that, but I have not seen anything about that, which is kind of
Hey, Mariah
crazy.
Thomas, thank you for joining. If you want to join us live on YouTube, switch on over to
How
YouTube,
do
our
I?
YouTube channel. But go ahead, go
But
ahead, Nene.
no, I was saying I keep hearing about that. I seen looked like somebody had a snapshot of them standing there with the knife. That was all I seen. I haven't seen a video. I have not heard anything else. That was the only thing I heard. But I haven't seen anything. I haven't read anything or nothing.
Okay, Nene, give her. I mean, Shay, give her a brief overview of that.
All right. So the background of the story is, um, I'm a, okay. So from what I've read, there was a little back and forth going on.
Mm-hmm.
So these two grown women, they were in their 20s, decided to go to this girl's house. She's like 15, 16. They break into her house and they bought a knife. So they start going back and forth, back and forth. And
Yeah. Oh,
what's up? Michaela, I'm sorry, I forgot her name that quick.
her name is
Michaela Brown. So Micaiah, there you go.
Ma'Khia Bryant.
So Brian, sorry. So she calls the police asking for help. So as the police are coming, her and the women are still fighting. So she manages to overtake one of the women and they're outside and she has the knife in her hand. Now she's still defending herself at this time. And from the policeman's camcorder, whatever, she has a knife in her hand and
Mm-hmm.
she's getting ready to stab
Yeah,
the
that's the
woman.
screenshot I saw.
Right.
Yeah, like
So at that point, the police come behind her and shoot her and kill her.
hmm.
Yeah. So, with that being said, now, Dre, I see your wheels turning because a lot of people will say they can go either way on this, and I hate that the baby got shot. Anybody in the teens, I can still consider them babies. I
Mhm.
hate that the baby got shot, but this is the thing: if your child was over there and she pulled the knife and she raised up and getting ready to go in and stab, I mean, that's
So
it. That's a sticky situation.
So what? When I was reading, when I first, this was when it first happened that they happened. I didn't know the little girl got killed though. When I say that screenshot, so when they were saying that they went to the house to jump her, that's why you don't go to people's house. I'm thinking it was one of them that went to her house that got killed. I didn't know that it was the little girl that got shot. But I don't like talking about. I mean, the only reason why I don't speak about certain stuff because I don't like debates. We all have our own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But this how I feel. Like you just said. If you seen the police there, why didn't you drop the knife?
Right.
If you didn't, it's a lot of situations where people that got killed and they felt like it was, they keep doing us like that. What could you have done in that moment to calm down and prevent that situation? I done seen a lot of videos like that. And that's why
Mm-hmm.
I don't really say nothing because people are always gonna think like they trying to kill us. But in what time are those officers allowed to defend themselves? Not in this moment,
Right.
you know. But yeah, I just keep hearing about it. But that was it. That was the only screenshot I seen, and like I'm hearing y'all say it, and then I was trying to find this clip I seen on Facebook earlier, just a couple hours ago. The
Mm-hmm.
police they was searching this car and it was black people around recording it. And the dude said, "What you gonna do? Shoot us like you did Michaela, like the little girl?" This was a
Uh-huh.
black police officer said, "You gonna pull a knife out like she did?"
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, it was on the shade room. I'm trying to find it.
That is sad though, man.
Yeah,
But here's the messy part about it. In
Uh-huh.
another video,
find it.
it showed one of the officers kind of taunting the crowd, talking about blue lives matter, blue lives matter. And I don't okay, I get that. However, it was in a way to make people mad.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was it wasn't necessary for them to say that. You know what I'm saying? This little girl is laying here dead, defending herself, and you're too busy taunting the crowd to do what you're supposed to do at the scene. You don't
Yeah.
that didn't even need to be said.
yeah.
So
Right.
mm,
What you think about it, Dre Day?
Well, this is a tough one for
Yeah.
me to really, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. This is a tough one for me to kind of um, suss out because I do know and understand if there are ways to prevent or stop a knife attack that don't include bullets.
mhm.
Uh, that's one. Two, is there anything in those police officers' bylaws that has something to do with the preservation of another person's life?
Okay.
And that's something you have to look at. And did the police officer really think that there was going to be a loss of life there?
Mhm.
Because you can
Yeah.
get stabbed and live. You can get stabbed 5 or 6 times and live.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, that's two. And then three, did I lose my train of thought? There was a third point. Um, were orders given for her to drop the knife,
Mm-hmm.
or did he just see a knife and shoot? And how many people have we seen with automatic weapons that have been
Yeah.
taken into custody still breathing?
Mhm.
Are not black
Absolutely.
though. I mean, I'm sorry, they not black neither.
Mhm.
It shouldn't matter whether
It
they're black.
shouldn't matter, but
It
they are
it
not
shouldn't.
black. Those ones that just get took into custody, they always any videos. I
I
done seen one
understand
with a
that.
machete.
I understand that, but it shouldn't. That shouldn't even be a factor.
You know that, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll default to that because until it is not a factor.
Hey,
Okay.
look,
And that's not to say that there haven't been police departments that have run up on a situation where there was a white person holding a knife and they got the
I
same treatment.
oh,
I'm just saying in this
I didn't
particular
seen the video
situation.
as well. Latanya said she was wondering did the cop ask her to drop the knife,
Hmm.
and the cop did, and Owen said that he told everybody to get on the ground. He
Okay.
didn't just open up, and he told everybody to get on the ground. She pulled the knife and she raised it up and stuff. And another similar situation, I just seen it with a white person, man. If you YouTube, it was a white guy. This was a couple years ago. White guy had a knife in the middle of the street, and he charged the officer, and they had him surrounded, and they just boom, 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 dropped him right there in the middle of the street. So I mean, it's sad. It's a sad situation, man, because she is a baby, and she called them. And but this is my thing. Do you think the girls, the older women that came over there and tried to fight this baby, do you think they should be charged with something? What y'all
Something.
think?
I would agree. I mean, they broke into her house,
That's
Oh
what they
yeah,
should be
came
charged
after
with.
her
that's a
with
break
a
in the entry.
knife.
First of all, hey,
Yeah.
our listeners, do you guys, our viewers that's on in our YouTube channel, in our chat, do you guys think that the girls, the women, now these ain't girls, these are grown women. Do you
20
guys
years
think
old.
these women should be charged with the crime as well for breaking into this house, and they're basically primarily the reason this baby dead?
Because here's the thing to me. Number one, as a grown person, if I have a problem with your child, I'm not going to take it up with that child. I'm going to go to the
Right.
parents and make them aware of the situation. There is no reason for a grown person to be confronting a child. That puts them in
Yes.
danger because kids don't, sometimes some kids can get real flip at the mouth and
Mm-hmm.
talk back. And I
Hmm.
get it. You talk grown, you may get dealt with in a grown way. However, you went to her house. You didn't talk to her parents. You just felt the need to break in and take it up with her. So yes, they do deserve to be charged because you shouldn't have took it up with her
It wouldn't have happened
anyway.
if it wasn't for them.
Huh?
It wouldn't have happened. That's like if we go rob
Yes.
somebody and somebody get killed. I'm being charged with the murder, so they should be charged with her murder. Even
Mm,
though,
mm-mm.
Maybe
yeah.
No,
not her murder.
no,
They didn't pull the trigger.
no.
I mean, they should be charged with something,
Maybe
They should be
accessory to
charged
the
with what they
crime or
actually
something.
did. They should be
which is
charged
what.
for breaking and entering. And if they were the ones who came over with the knife, then they should be charged because that's really assault
How do they prove that?
showing up. You can't prove it, but I don't think that people should be
They,
charged with murder when the police were literally the people who did the shooting. And they shot because this girl didn't, from what y'all were saying, that she was told to lay down on the ground. She didn't follow orders. So why should these two women be charged with murder because she didn't follow orders?
What was
Regardless of
the
the fact,
parent at though? Like this is just crazy.
Where was who at? The
The
parents?
parents.
Oh, I
well,
don't know.
and
They
that, and
haven't
that,
really said,
and that,
but
and that makes a good point. I'm just looking at some of our comments. Angie said that yeah, they should be charged. O said not true. No, that's not true.
okay.
The girl, and he did. I did read that too. The girl was in foster care. The girl been in foster care, and he said they were older foster children. They're to celebrate the foster mother's birthday. Most
Oh,
that so that's a little intel. The foster, they were the girls that went in the house was the older foster children, and they went in there. They went to the house to celebrate their foster mother's birthday.
oh.
So
I
that's a
haven't heard that one.
hey, he read it. He read
So
it.
they
So
were older foster children who came to
So
celebrate
they knew her.
the.
Knew her.
So
yeah,
what was the fight then? If they,
I cannot tell you what the fight was about, but they didn't come over with the knife. She had the knife, and Latanya, she said most definitely they should be charged.
But what should they
They,
be charged with? I
but
agree they should be
So
charged with
so this
yes,
something,
is
but
what
okay.
do
not
you?
So this
murder.
what I was saying was say
I would, I
okay.
would,
So
I
say
would say like a manslaughter or
yeah.
something.
That's what I was gonna say. Because say for instance, me and you, Drea, going to go rob Shay, and Shay get killed. We're being charged with her murder, right? If and even if say for instance, we not the ones that kill her, she accidentally got killed or anything. Her murder happened because of us going to commit some type of act. Though
Mm-hmm.
every time that happened, those individuals that's involved, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they all have been charged.
I have to think about that before I agree that
I'm
that
just,
they should
I'm
be charged.
just,
No, I'm just saying because there's a different situation where somebody was charged with murder in a similar fashion.
mhm,
Yeah.
The person was killed by the police. The person that they were with was killed by the police, and this other party got charged with murder.
mhm.
And I always felt like that situation was wrong. So that's something that I would have to really deeply look at and consider before
Yeah,
I agreed to that.
they did get into it over something, man. God, man, but
Yes.
everybody, man, it's just a bad situation, man. All parties involved, man, from the baby to the foster kids to the foster mother to the real mother. The real mother said she was an amazing child. She just the sweetest child and everything. So my heart goes out to the families, the
Right.
foster family, the real family, man. It's just a sad, sad, sad situation. All right, guys. Hey, guess what else going on tonight? The Oscars. The Oscars are going on. So what y'all think about the Oscars going on tonight? For one of the best movies was Jesus and the Black Messiah. I know our boy Chris Dorian did something on Jesus and the Black Messiah. So that is one of the movies that's nominated for best movie for the night.
Mm.
Mm.
That's one of the movies that's nominated for best motion picture tonight. Right along with Sound of Metal, Mank, Minority, Promising Young Woman, The Father, The Trial of the Chicago Seven, and Nomadland.
I've heard of 2 of those. I haven't heard of none of the other
Yeah, it was. Oh, fortunately she lost her life, and yeah, the way it seemed like she was the aggressor with the knife, man. So uh that's like I said, that's a tough situation to be involved in and everything, man. But that's the best motion picture, man. Best actor. The late Chadwick Boseman has been nominated for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Mhm. Of
So
course.
so shout out. Hey, I'm pulling for Chadwick. Rest his
Right.
soul, man. Let him. That man has played in some great movies and didn't get his just due for a
His
lot of the
flowers.
movies that he played in. Yes.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking that he should definitely get his just due, man, because he definitely deserved it. Oh, and put in here, Daniel already won for best supporting actor. Okay,
Excellent.
hey, best supporting actor, man.
For what movie?
We got best supporting actor, Daniel Kulala,
Kaluuya.
Kaluuya. Thank you. Hey,
Lala.
I ain't the best at names, but he won for Judas and the Black Messiah, the one who played in the Sunken Place.
Mm.
Yes. Mhm.
So he already won. Shout out to the brother, man. Hey, and they are working on the second part to that movie too.
Oh, wow.
To which
Yeah.
movie?
The Sunken Place. I forgot the official name
Get
of it.
Out.
Get
Get
Out
Out.
2. Get Out 2. They are working on the sequel to it, and it should be released, I'm thinking, later on this year, if I'm not mistaken, or the beginning
Okay.
of 2022.
Oh, wow.
So Get Out 2 is on the rise. But hey, man, this guy, he done played in some good movies, man. I liked him in Slim and
Queen and Slim.
Queen and
Queen and
Slim.
Slim. Slim and Queen and Slim. That was a good one too that he played in. He a pretty decent actor, man.
Yes, he is. I enjoy him. I liked him on Saturday Night Live too.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
was
he
funny
was
on
good.
Saturday Night Live, man.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
yeah, and best actress in a motion picture, my girl, man. I love her to death, man. Viola Davis.
Yes.
She was in Ma Rainey. You be honest with you, if you guys ain't seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, y'all need to check that out. That is a good movie. Her
Definitely.
and me personally, I think her and Chadwick should win both of them, but that's just me. But Viola Davis played a major role in that. Or I'm gonna tell you another person, Andrea Davis. She played in the United States versus Billie Holiday.
That was a good movie.
That was a good one too.
She played her butt off in that one. Literally, that was a great movie.
That was an amazing movie. What y'all think online, man? Tell me what you think. Have y'all saw some of these movies? The United States
I
versus
have.
Billie Holiday. Y'all seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom? Man, I'm telling you, share it with us. Have y'all seen it? What y'all thought of it? Definitely put it in the comments, man. This is about the time we get our just due, man. I mean, me personally, I know we all remember when Denzel Washington won it in Training Day. But you know what? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. Denzel Washington should have been the first ever back-to-back Academy Award winner
Okay.
because you want me to tell you why the
Sure.
the movie that he came out with next was hands down flat out one of the best movies he ever played in, and that was John Q.
Oh yeah.
That was after Training Day.
Yes, that was the year after Training Day.
Are you really?
I promise you, 100% sure it was a year after Training Day because he won Training Day in that year, and John Q. I think they nominated him. I think they did nominate him for John Q. for that following year.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It seemed to me like
Oh, it's
John Q
Day.
was much older.
Yeah, Andrea Day, not Davis. Andrea Day. Yeah.
So Training Day came out in 2001.
Uh-huh. And
When
when
did John
John
Q
Q
come
probably
out?
came out 2002,
That
should be.
that sounds about right then.
John Q came out 2002.
Told
Okay.
you.
I don't know why it just seemed like John Q was older than Training
It
Day.
does,
It do
doesn't it?
seem
Yeah.
like it.
What
It
y'all think,
does.
man? Hey, when it comes to that, do y'all think Denzel should have been the first back-to-back Academy Award winner? I personally think so because he played his ass off in John Q. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah.
feel
That
like he should have
that
got
was
something for Philadelphia. That's when he should have.
Philadelphia. We had
That's when he should have been getting some.
Say he
Hmm.
should have won for Malcolm X. He should probably yes.
True.
True.
Yeah.
True.
True.
He
Very
should have
true.
won for Malcolm X too, man. I'm telling you.
But that, the academy's so tight. They didn't get busted out really until
A
what?
couple years ago.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Jada started picking it because Will Smith didn't get nominated maybe for that concussion movie, I think.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
7 pounds. I think it was
Yeah.
7 pounds.
No, it was
Was it concussion?
concussion.
it was concussion.
And
Mhm.
concussion. Okay.
Man,
Yes.
Will
Because
should have been. If y'all ever seen is it 6 Degrees of Separation?
uh-huh.
Yes.
That movie blew my mind when it came to Will Smith.
hmm
He
That's
acted
kind of
I
when
his
was
we
butt
just
off in
kind
like,
of
that.
knew he was a real actor
right,
versus, just a comic, you
right.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a good job, man. 6 degrees of separation. What else
hmm
y'all think, man? What y'all think about the Academy Awards, man? I mean, a lot of our people should have probably won good. I mean, hey, with great roles that they played in, but I'm still convinced, man, the best acting role Denzel did, man, was that John Q, man. I said he should have won a back-to-back Academy Award, but they just couldn't give it to him. I'm like, they should have gave it to him because if you went to see John Q, me and my wife, we went to go see it, and man, it wasn't a dry in the house, man. When people walked out there, everybody was crying, man, because it was just it had you on suspense, and it was a tearjerker too, man. This man was gonna lay down his life for his son. Not too many people do that nowadays, man. He was gonna put it all. He had the gun up to his head and ready to end it all.
hmm
So,
But
man,
that's the love of your child, to want the best, to give them the best,
absolutely, that is
So
absolutely correct. The love of that baby. I'm
that
telling you,
was it was a powerful movie. It was powerful. Kind of
very
shed a light
powerful.
on the whole medical system,
Yep.
back in
Yeah,
the day. hmm
it
I mean,
does.
even to this day, sort of,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind
Uh
of
huh.
hard to get on that donors list or even get,
Yeah.
considered
Yeah.
to be donated to. So it's crazy.
Oh yeah, that is really, really crazy, man. So what y'all think, man? I'm telling you, I love our listeners. I love to see what they say and what they got to think about it and everything, man. John Q, all of them, man. Good movies, man. Hey, I got a question for y'all, and don't laugh, man. This is a serious question, man. And I want y'all to be transparent, man.
Uh-oh.
How how many of y'all? First of all, this is a two-parter now.
Oh
And
Lord.
we the crew, we transparent and we keep it 100, y'all, for our listeners, for people who just joining us, who never heard us chop it up. We gonna call it like it is. So I want you guys to chime in too. That's viewing us. Okay, we're gonna say first of all, first questions first. Have you ever had sex on the first date? And then second part, what's your take on it? Sex on the first date. What's your opinion about sex on the first date? Hey, our listeners, let us know what you think. Have you ever? And what's your take on it? Dre Day, I'm gonna swing it down to you. You look like you
Yeah,
got
look,
something to say.
I was hoping I might please call Dre. Please call.
Oh yeah, Dre
You look
Day.
like
I
you
want to
got something to
know.
say, Dre. You look like you.
She
Over
look
here
like she
being
got
a
something to say.
quiet Christian lady. Y'all called on me.
Out of Time and Man on Fire was good movies too, Latanya. They were great movies as well by Denzel. So what does it? What is it? Have you ever slipped and crossed into that avenue on the first date?
Of course I have.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You didn't. She's. Wait a minute. So, what's your take on that? So, a person that has sex on the first date, what is your take on that? I want to
On
know.
a
You guys, I
person
listen.
who has
Yeah,
sex on the first date,
yeah. Oh, I want to say we grown. We can do whatever we grown. Grown people do grown stuff. So, what's your take?
I have no take on people who have sex on the first date because you got to do what you think is tolerable for you in your life. Just don't get pressured into it. Don't feel like you got
Right.
to. But I had, and it don't even have to be like a reason why I don't think it's safe, frankly, and I wouldn't recommend it. That's not to say that I haven't done it. And you're not gonna know a person. They'll be like, "Oh, well, you should wait till you get to know a person." La la la.
But I'm
Um,
I'm saying sex on the first date is. I mean, hey, it depends on how. I mean, like, oh, say you grown, but if you use protection or not.
right, right. But I
Not,
mean, I'm just saying, society wise, people, it's frowned upon. You know,
yeah.
especially for our generation. It was very much frowned upon. But the fact of the matter is that, and they say, well, you need to get to know a person. You need to go, excuse me, go on X amount of dates. You need to know someone X amount of time before you have sex with them. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. We don't know who set up these arbitrary rules, you know, but because because think about this. Think about this. There are people who have met on Tuesday and got married on Thursday. They initially having sex on the first date. They're just doing it in the confines of marriage. So, what's the difference there aside from marriage? But I don't think any way about people who want to have sex on the first date. That's your business. Um, for me, it has happened, but that was like a super rare occasion, you know. And this was somebody that literally,
You know I'm finna go there. I'm waiting for you to stop, damn it. I am getting ready to go there. You know
literally,
I
I
have
felt
been.
I felt like I felt like this person and I were going to have a very long relationship, and we did end up having a very long relationship. And I got to go now. because my call was coming in.
Well,
But
put us on
I gotta
pause
go.
and then do
All
your
right.
thing. Come on back with us, Dre Day.
All right. Yes,
She
this
just
is she.
she just didn't want to go into it like we wanted to. Hey, I want to know from one of our listeners, man. I want to know, is it okay? What y'all think about have y'all ever encountered relations on the first time? Uh hey, you know what? This is so good. This question's so good. I'm gonna open up our little phone line. If you want to call in, if you want to call in and share your thoughts, man, with us, you can call us at 770-695-7330. Again,
77790.
770-695-7330. I can't Latanya saying in her younger days, maybe. I can't remember, but I'm not going to judge those who have. Hey, you can't judge nobody. Hey, everybody grown, and grown people tend to do grown things at times. Who want to join us? If y'all want to join us via live on our Zoom, let me know. If you guys want to join us via phone call, if you want to call in, you can dial us at 770-695-7330. Again, 770-695-7330. If you want to dial in and share, if you ever did it on the first day. Shay,
What's up?
what's up?
So have I done it on the first date?
First date.
Yes, I have. And it was a particular let me roll back a little bit. I was one of those people who did not believe in doing it on the first date. I had a tight rule, never, ever, ever do it on the first date.
Okay.
So when I met this particular person, we had kind of built up an attraction over the phone. We kind of met online. So there was we just kind of clicked that way. So when
Uh-huh.
we kind of finally hooked up, the attraction was already there. So it just felt kind of natural, maybe. I don't know if that's the right word, to go ahead and take that next step.
Okay.
And we were together for a while. We recently broke up with about a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
So we were together about 4 or 5 years. So yeah,
But
it
it's so
panned out, but it's
it,
still
it kicked off as a one night stand.
it kicked
And
off as a one night stand. Yeah. So,
well,
but it probably was something that I shouldn't have stayed in as long as I did. But it was still, something that I learned from, something that I enjoyed while it was happening. So it was what it
oh
was.
man. Nay,
Mhm.
nay, you ain't slick. You ain't slick. Don't give it to us.
I mean, I have before.
How many
Yeah,
times?
only once.
Once.
Hmm.
And what's
And
gonna
it was
bring me?
just we just went somewhere because I had met him at we had a close friend of each other's, and they had got my friend got married, and so I had met him at the wedding. And he was nice or whatever, so we talked a couple times, just a couple. And I met him somewhere. He was at a bar eating and watching a game, and I just went and met him. And then, like, we went back, and I was like shocked. I was like, "What are you doing? Like, you don't know that?"
Giving up the
I'm like,
goodies on the first
I was
day.
drilling myself. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I was beating myself down. I was
So
Mhm.
like,
so so the $1 million Dre Day left before I had a chance to say, hey, with or without protection. She left way before that.
"Oh,
Always with.
I don't even. I believe it was. It was like a long time ago.
That
I'm
right there
sure it was.
tells me it
I'm
was
sure it
without.
was. No, I'm sure it was because I don't know people. I don't be. I could know you for a year and you still gonna, bruh, put it down,
Oh
or
my
you ain't gonna be
God.
able to.
All right, Latanya, she says some people already know that they're going to be what they know that they're going to do it based on the attraction of the other person. That's a factual statement a little bit. That's pretty much true. Also, I think it happens more now due to the fact that people date virtually before even meeting the person in person. So they feel they meet in the person. What else is there left to do? Yep. Oh, you right about that. You right.
Yes.
Hey, with this virtual world and everything, people are dating Christian Mingle, all these other sites, uh,
Mm.
Bumble, Humble, whatever the name of the damn place
Humble.
is. Humble, Bumble. What I call it? What I call it? Bumble, Humble.
There.
What are some of the other sites, man? I know
Uh,
Bumble, Humble. What
there's a
else?
whole bunch of there's
Pl-
POF, there's
Plenty of Fish,
Tag. Don't go on POF. There's
It said
Tag,
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle,
Matched,
Yeah.
Match, Hinge. Those are
Hinge.
Hinge.
Mhm.
So you got all these sites, man, that people go on and end up doing what they do and end up kicking it and just chilling and stuff. So I mean, hey,
So
I'm
have
telling you,
you done it on the first date? Do you answer your own question?
Mhm.
Big Smooth. Hey, have I ever had sex on the first date?
I'm gonna take
That
that as a yes.
no, that is an unequivocally no.
What?
I never in my life had sex on the first date. Never.
And why is that?
And that is shocking. I know you guys would be like just
Chicago.
completely shocked. No, that I never had relations on the first date. Never in my life.
Wow.
Uh I never. I just never went in with intentions like that. Now, I may have been like I had a chance of I tried to feel people out first, but as
Yeah.
far as like going in, say I'm finna go and knock her screws loose. I mean, I may have had that in the back of my mind, but I always was a gentleman, man. I left something for the imagination for the second time. Latanya say, tell the truth. Stop it.
Right.
I never did though. I'm not gonna. I'll be completely honest with you. Never did it on the first time, man. Because and if I did, it's and this is where the controversy come in. At it is looked at differently from a man and a female having sex on the first night. Man
How-
has sex with a woman on the first night. They cool. They cool. I mean, man, you the man, dude. You didn't did what you did. But if a woman has sex with a man on the first night, they call names. They
Mm,
call names. They call names.
they call. I mean, not. I don't think now necessarily. I think that was a kind of like when everybody kind of knew your business. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's
Tight.
when you may have been called names, like in high school when Ted told Junior that he got with Bridget. Okay. Then everybody know, and it got out that they was called names. But I think in the real world nowadays,
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's you're called that anymore, or maybe the dudes do it. I don't know. Maybe, I think if you carry yourself a certain way, you don't get that reputation. I don't know. I just don't see it as people. That's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just old to me, but
Yeah.
we're grown. If we both
Yeah,
choose
we
to
are
do it,
we
why
are
do I have
grown.
to be, called a name because I made a choice to lay down with you?
Yeah.
I'm grown. If I choose to lay down with you and five other dudes, then
You're a
that's my
hoe.
decision. Well, I mean, that's what they would call it,
You're
but
a
I'm
hoe.
grown. I'm grown though.
You're a hoe.
Exactly. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I
So,
love you, but you're a hoe.
you know, and see, that's the problem though. Dudes look at it that way, but y'all do it the same way. Oh,
The
you the man.
exact same way if a
That's what
So,
I'm saying. When a man
but
do it, it's cool. Hey, we good. Hey,
no,
we
see,
pimping. We
it
pimping.
shouldn't
We
be seen as that way. But what I'm saying is, I'm grown. Nobody needs to know my business. No, and if I'm out there telling it like that, then I could. It could be seen as such, but
but
it shouldn't
but
be.
you
I
but you
shouldn't
sit
be
back.
judged for being grown.
You're right, but you gotta look at this too, Shay. You gotta sit back and look. You and Nate, y'all gotta sit back and look. If I slept with 4 women in 4 days, oh man, this dude the man and everything. But if let you sleep with 4 men in 4 days, you're gonna be a hoe to the 3rd degree.
But who's gonna know? Who is going to know if I don't say nothing and
Your
the dudes don't
girlfriend's
say
gonna know.
nothing? Who gonna know? If
Your
I
girl,
don't tell my business like that, so who's gonna know? Who's gonna know I knocked back 4
Look,
different
it's
dudes?
only one
Jesus gonna
person.
know you're a hoe.
Look,
That's between me and my God then.
He gonna know
He,
you're a hoe.
no, none
it's
of these
only
folks
one
down here need to
person
know.
besides the person I'm with
Oh, so
and the
one. That's
Lord
good, man. Go
that know
ahead.
my business. Only one person besides my man and God. And I trust her with every I'm talking about she me. Okay? It ain't nothing that she don't know about me. Like,
And you know about her.
and I know about
Pimping.
her. Yeah.
I gotta ask. Oh, online here. Oh, so you sleep with a woman. Oh, I'm gonna ask you. Oh, you sleep with 4 different women in 4 days. Okay. Now, now, Nene sleep with 4 different guys in 4 days. Who gonna be looked up on differently? You or Nene? I mean, that's just an honest thing.
Right.
They're gonna be like, oh my God, Nene a little hoe.
Exactly.
But that mean you talk too much. If people know what you're doing, that just mean you talk too much.
Yeah.
It's
So
my
so
business.
so everybody got a BFF they confide in. So she confides in her best friend and tell her,
Oh,
I just slept with Willie. I just slept with Gary. Girl, I slept with Paul. I slept with Johnny. Girl,
that's a
I even
totally different thing then. That's between you and your best friend. I got a BFF like that. I've been knowing her for 30 years. She know where
Yeah.
all the bones are. So
Hello.
yeah, I can tell her.
but they know you.
Hello.
But does that make you a hoe or not?
No, it still don't make me a hoe.
Mm-mm.
4 guys, 4 days.
4 guys, 4 days.
Look.
If I wanted to, which normally I wouldn't, let me just put that out there now. But if I make the choice to sleep with these people, that's my sexual choice. It's my body. It doesn't take away the fact that I am a grown woman raising kids, got a career.
Yeah,
It don't take it doesn't take anything away from anything else.
Right.
yeah,
That's the perception to make me shame me into feeling some type of way
Right.
about being free enough to sleep with more than one person.
Mm-hmm.
That's
yeah,
what it is. You knocking me down because I'm doing what I'm doing. No, because we can't call y'all men a hoe. We don't call y'all hoes because you're doing that. Y'all the man. You know, you
yeah,
could be conceived as a hoe because you are sleeping, but y'all the man with your boys dapping each other up. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I got with her on Sunday, her on Monday, about to get with her on Thursday
And
and
you know
Friday.
what? That's why come me, especially me and my friend. That's why come we talk about men, and we the same way, just females, and we do them the same. I said, because they can sit up and talk about us like that. So guess
Yeah.
what? We're going to sit up. We're going to talk about them like that. We're going to
oh
have them
wow,
same conversations. Absolutely. And
Mhm.
we give business, tea baby, screenshots. We give it all.
oh my
We're
God,
going to
not
talk
tea and
about your ass.
screenshots.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey man, but
Ain't
that
heard
is
about
Love it.
crazy though. It just goes to show you, hey man, hey, you grown, you can do what you want to do. Hey man, I gotta ask y'all a question, man. Y'all, and I know y'all got some good to say. So, and if you're online, let us know. Houdini. Hey, say Houdini. I'm a hoe. Loose.
it.
Hey, Houdini. That's what he said, baby.
Mm, mm, mm.
Loose lips do sink ships, brother. You ain't
Well,
lying
long
about
as you
that.
protect your ship.
That's it.
Okay.
Hey
Mm.
man, what about I'm gonna ask you this. What was the dumbest thing you and boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, what is the dumbest thing you have ever argued with somebody? It don't even have to be your spouse. What's the dumbest thing you ever argued over?
Nothing.
Oh.
I didn't pick
That right
arguments
there
for
tells
nothing.
me you're
Shit.
lying.
No, I'm dead ass. I didn't pick arguments for nothing. Shit.
Right, right. What is the dumbest
Mm.
thing? Hey, to our listeners, our viewers, what's the dumbest thing
That's
y'all
some
ever
stupid
argued
shit
over?
I ever did.
I can't remember.
I'm gonna tell.
I
I gotta tell you, dumbest thing. Me and if she okay, if it's for she might be just trying to get satisfied. Damn. Okay, Miss Evans. She said if it's four women, she just say, hey, if it's four men, she might just be trying to get satisfied. Damn. Hey, I never looked at it like that. She is just subleasing her vagina out. Okay, that's what's up. She got a lot of
One and
vacancies in
two
there, I
and three
guess.
didn't hold it down. Four had to go in and knock it out the park, right?
So, no, you did, Shay.
I did. I did. I'm sorry. I'm behaved now, huh?
Hey, Osei, he think it's fine. Plus, he find it sexy that a woman holds strong to her sexuality and knows who she is. That is sexy. That is sexy. A woman who knows who she is, man, and strong of her sexuality. Hey, man. So the dumbest thing I argued about, man, was putting on the toilet paper roll one time.
Oh Lord.
And it was some one of the dumbest damn arguments we had. And I when I put the toilet paper up, I like putting it on the roll and then you just pull it down. She'll put up the toilet paper roll so you can just face up so it's coming down that way. I like pulling down. So her mine's is coming this way, hers is over the top.
So yours is
That's
under, hers is
that's
over.
every
Yeah,
woman.
mine's is under, hers is over. That was
I
the
hate it.
dumbest thing that I argued about, man.
I'm an over person. I can't stand it
I
for it to
think
be
that's every
under.
woman though. If I go in the bathroom and behind my boys, I'll be like, y'all need to put the tissue on the roll right.
Right?
So what?
Like what?
So who saying that that's not the right way of putting the roller?
But
That's
look,
your
it's a known
preference.
fact. It's a known fact. I believe you can Google it or anything that it's supposed to be like a bachelor thing or a man thing.
Uh
The man puts it on backwards, which is the way you're talking about,
Hmm.
and the woman puts it on the
huh.
correct way.
Okay, Tanya.
I don't know where that came from though, but it's known.
Yeah, there's like a whole, like somebody said, depending on which way, and I don't know who has time to do this, but depending on which way you put it on, it's supposed to save you in toilet paper. Like you use less toilet paper when you put it on this way. I almost want to say it's under that you're
Under.
supposed to put it
Yes.
on. Don't get
Under.
excited. Don't get excited.
I'm
Cause it's
googling.
stupid. Cause to
Under.
me it
Look,
gets
Roger,
stuck.
I'm googling.
Under.
Somebody got it in Google.
So I think, but it makes more sense to put it over though. It
We
just
got to
It
does.
looked nicer.
Owen say he got into an argument over breathing. Damn, god damn. Oh, how you gonna get mad? Oh,
You just breathing loud. You're
no,
breathing
you
loud.
breathing, girl. God damn. Oh, you gonna get mad at the woman for breathing, brother?
I've heard some people get into arguments about chewing too loud. Oh,
Man, I
if
see
you
people get into
smacking,
arguments over snoring,
mhm,
everything, man. But breathing,
breathing and smacking your gum and smack.
Okay,
Oh,
listen. Hey
no.
y'all. So I Googled it. I had to Google it because I knew it was on Google. This is
hey,
fake.
one of our viewers, Latanya, she says she like it under toilet paper under. That's one of the first females I ever know that they say they like the toilet paper under.
So it
Most
say,
everybody else usually love it over.
yeah, but according to science, the correct way to hang toilet paper is over.
Yep.
Why? Because under is that basically increases the possibility that food poison bacteria will spread from the restroom to the rest of the workplace. What the hell?
What?
I don't know. That's just
Wow,
what it say.
that is
And then it
crazy,
got the
man.
correct way to put it and the wrong way to put it. This is cool.
That is
Mm,
crazy, man.
That
mm.
is crazy. That's
All
crazy.
right, man. That's crazy. So, what's the dumbest thing y'all argued over? That was my dumbest one.
Don't know. I have seriously forgotten. Like I'm a cool person. I'm laid back. So I really don't have a reason to argue. I think the dumbest argument we may have gotten into was probably about picking up clothes. Like, dude, you see this house is clean and you just go drop your clothes right here. Dirty clothes hamper is right there. It wasn't even a hamper, it was like a basket. All you had to do was toss your stuff in the basket. So I think that was one of the dumbest things because I'm like, I'm not here to pick up after you. It's right there. like less
Mm,
than 5 feet, and you can't just toss it in the basket. It's easy for you to just peel it off and leave it up. Nah, bruh, nah. Mm-mm. So
that
I
ain't
think that
cool.
was one of our dumbest arguments.
Okay.
I think
All right. What about you, Shay? Shay Boogie? Boogie
that
Woogie?
was me.
How about Shay? I
See,
keep on.
nay.
I mean, Nay. Shay and Nay. I've been mixing y'all up all evening. I'm like,
My
I'm smoking
my
or something. I'm
bad.
tripping.
I thought you were tripping. But I feel like when I argue, it's a reason because I don't like to argue. So if I say something, it's a reason.
It's
Right.
But
still still probably argued over something dumb before.
I mean, like the most recent. Well, see, we don't argue. We have disagreements, and we have to crush them because we. I don't like the. We don't like the tension, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So my car stopped. This the one that the lady hit, and I don't know if it was. I don't know. It might be a stupid reason. But when my car stopped, I was like, oh my God, my car is stopping. And I think the alternator went out. So he's like, I'm on my way. You know, I was on the phone with him. He's like, I'm about to come get you right now. So I'm like, okay. And it was like cold outside. So of course I don't have no heat. So I'm like, okay, it's getting cold. And I'm thinking the man's supposed to be Superman and fly there right now. Like I need you here right now.
Right.
And that turned out pretty bad. Like it was an argument that he's like, how the fuck I'm gonna get her that fast? I was working, I was coming, I dropped everything. And I'm like, well, I kind of shut up because I was like, okay, you're right, but still I was cold and I needed somebody to take it out on. Like the
So you
hell?
so you took out your frustration on him because your car went out and you got pissed off at him.
Yes, because I was cold. And it was a bad look. It's after the fact, I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say nothing.
I
I
would have
just
I would have let your ungrateful ass freeze because you was being
Man, it was so I was
ungrateful.
bugging up in the inside. I said I should have shut my ass up. That was one argument I couldn't win.
That's it. I know he should have let you have it.
He let my look, first of all, he let my ass have it. I was like, okay. That's the only thing I said. I was like, okay,
Hmm. That's one of them times
okay.
you just kind of had to take it, huh?
I had to take it. I ain't say nothing the whole ride home or nothing. I was just like, okay.
Hmm.
Man, that's what you get. You did that, and that's what you got, and you got
I
what you
did that.
deserve.
Yeah, I think that was the most craziest thing. I mean, because we don't
Oh my
argue.
God, man. Hey, I'm gonna jump off into another one, man. Hey, I'm gonna hit this one next week, man. We're gonna talk about this one in our next week's segment. But I'm gonna hit one more before we jump off into our segments, man. So, all right, people you went to school with, man. Have y'all encountered people y'all that went to high school and maybe went to college with, and y'all then looked at them? Y'all looked at them back in the day. They was like, oh my God, they are attractive and everything. And then when you see them now, after high school, after college, you like, ugh,
He's stupid about
ugh. What was I thinking about with you?
why you play so much about
Ugh.
shut up,
Don't
man.
make it seem
Okay.
like I'm the only one because I didn't went to high school with some women that was like bangers in high school, and then when I look at them, I'm like, oh man, you done fell off, baby girl. You all right?
Okay, so I'm kind of split between high school because for the most part I went to high school all in California. So when it came to my senior year,
I
we
know you
moved to
dealt with a
St.
lot of
Louis.
weirdos in California. Go
Well,
ahead.
I mean, really, I mean, it just like any other city, it has its problems and it has its pluses and minuses, whatever. So high
Uh-huh.
school was pretty cool. I love my high school, right?
Yeah.
So then we moved to St. Louis my senior year, and I'm the new kid, and everybody else is already gelled together and been knowing each other for years. And then I'm on the outside looking in. So senior year was rough. So as far as looking back and seeing these people, like from the people from California, I only keep up with like maybe two or three people that I went
Mm-hmm.
to school with, and I still have, the friends I kind of grew up with.
Hmm.
So I can't really compare them too much. Now
Right.
for my people in St. Louis, I didn't really keep up with them too much other than Facebook. So it's a couple people I'll be like, ooh, that's how you turn out, and I had a crush on you. Ooh. So it's like one or two like that, and then there's one in particular that kind of had a crush on me, and I'm like, I'm kind of glad I didn't. So yeah, so it's just a weird situation to be in. So I can't really judge too harshly either way, especially since I haven't been to any of the class reunions and I was going to go to our
You
30th
suck.
year. No. Hey, now, sir, that means I had to decide which one I was going to, either California, St. Louis, and then every time I went to St. Louis, was going to St. Louis, I didn't have the cash to go. But I was going to go to the one last year, but COVID
Hmm.
hit and messed everything up,
Oh man.
and we was gonna do it this year, but still COVID. So I'm like, well, I guess I won't get to see you people. So
Oh man. Hey, to our listeners that's online, let us know, man. Have y'all seen somebody in high school that y'all like, okay. And then when y'all seen them 20 years later, how many ever years later, you like, ugh. Let us know, drop a comment. Y'all seen any booger wolves
This
that
boy
y'all
say
used to be?
to my,
not the
look, he say
booger
to
Booger
my,
wolves.
ooh.
Somebody y'all was like, oh, he was so cute in high school. He was so handsome. And now he may be missing the teeth. He may have hit the pipe.
woof.
He may start
Mm,
smoking crack.
mm,
And y'all know what? Y'all know my take on people that smoke crack, man. Uh, I ain't gonna even go there, but y'all know how. Hey, y'all know my take on people that smoke that pipe. So, what y'all think, man? I mean, Nene, what you think? You met some people that you went to school with. You like, oh man, he
I
was
did
he.
with one, and he turned out pretty bad, and it actually blew my mind because he was really popular, man. And when I seen that how he turned out, I just was like shocked, like. And then
Mm-hmm.
it's like I had been wanting to see him. I'm like one of the people. I seen him when he started going down slowly, but I just wanted to see him because it was like it seemed like because we went together in like middle school and like freshman year, and
Yeah.
it's like I would brighten his world when I see him. So I'm like, I really want to see him. But he ended up getting killed. What
oh
last year?
wow.
Year before last. Yep, they killed him in his neighborhood, outside in front of his kids and everything.
Oh
And
wow.
and it's actually a few of them that turn to drugs. And
Oh my
one
God.
of them, this guy I used to talk to, he owned a lot of property and stuff. And it was so crazy because I went to one of the properties one day, and the guy that we went to school with used to be so handsome, man. Everybody in the school loved him. Stone cold crackhead.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I'm like, wow. But
Stone cold crackhead.
Stone, I'm
Stone
talking
Cold.
about turned out, be down on Natural Bridge Kings Highway. That bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he used to own properties, you said?
No, he worked for the guy that I was talking to. Like, you know how
Oh.
they'll pay the crackheads to do the work because it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
yes, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. It was just so embarrassing. And because I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, Latanya said yes, and now he looking like he said yes. Now they looking like they twice. They looking like now they looking like
And
he
been
twice
beaming
the
up
age
Scotty.
and been beaming up to Scotty. Man, that's that pipe, man. That pipe is a powerful tool, man.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's a
Man,
terrible
you
drug.
smoking that pipe, man. That's the worst drug in the world,
Because
man.
it
Or either
bring,
or it's a lot of them that I went to school with too that's alcoholics. They just
yeah.
look bad. They look real old.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is real old with them and stuff.
Mhm.
It's sad, man.
Yeah, it's
Life. You
sad.
just never know what drives them to it. Something, how hard they gotta work, what things like family, friends, baby mamas, things that may have happened to them that cause alcohol to be a coping mechanism or drugs to be a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
It's sad to
Mhm.
say that, people just looking for the escape and turn to drugs and alcohol to find it.
Yeah.
So it is
Man.
sad. And especially
Oh,
if you may be in a small town somewhere and you
definitely
don't
in a
get
small
out
town.
of it, you don't know that, and that's all you have to do,
Right.
drink,
Yeah,
so yeah.
that is sad, man. Hey, we go swing it. We go chop it up with a couple segments and stuff, and then we gonna let y'all go, man. We had a good time tonight, man. We go swing it over to Miss Shay. Miss
Ooh,
Shay, kick it over with
hey,
Shay. Shay says
Shay shares, man. Psst, me and you gonna box. I think you be
we
doing
gonna have
me
to
wrong
fight,
on
man.
purpose. We
No,
are
I
gonna
don't.
fight.
I
We
love you,
gonna we
Shay.
gonna
Don't do
go in the
that.
rounds, sir. All right, hey everybody, it's your girl Shay, and I am Sharon, cause Sharon is Karen.
Right.
So today I was tossed on what to share. So I'm going to share something that happened to me today, as a matter of fact. So as I was telling Nay and Dre earlier, me and my kids were decided to go pick up their little sister to celebrate her birthday. And we decided to go and get some food, and we went and we discovered that the place wasn't letting people dine in. So I was like, okay, since we can't eat here, let's
Mm-hmm.
go to a park. So I Googled a little park that was close and we went to it. And it was in a neighborhood. And it looked like
Mm.
one of the cookie cutter, um, other neighborhoods. I'll say it like that. So
Mm-hmm.
we're sitting there and everything was quiet, and it looks, we was okay, but I felt kind of uncomfortable, because in the
Uh-huh.
back of my mind I felt like I had to be extra aware of where
Mm.
we
Okay.
were. So my kids went and they were playing on the swings with their sister, and there was a man in the backyard, and he kind of like he spoke to my son, and my son kind of spoke back to him and said, hey. And then he kind of walked inside, and I was like, again, is he gonna come outside? Is he gonna say something? I just felt so on edge.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It is sad that you have to feel that way, taking your kids
Mm-hmm.
to a park in a neighborhood where you don't live.
That's
All I could think
sad.
about was recent events where that boy lived in his neighborhood and was harassed by that man. So
Yes.
I allowed them to stay maybe 10, 15 more minutes. And then I was just like, okay, y'all, we got to go. So I made sure we cleaned up the area real good and we threw our trash in the trash can. And I had them wipe off their feet and get into the car. But it just bummed me out so bad that I
Yeah.
didn't even feel comfortable being in a neighborhood park where,
Wow.
I didn't realize that it was, maybe an HOA park or whatever. I just Googled it and it said park. And I've done that many times in the past, have
Mm-hmm.
never felt that way, but like it just felt so uncomfortable. And nobody gave me a reason to feel that way, but I felt that way, because of where we
Wow.
were. So that's it. We got back home and we dropped her off and everything, but I just feel like that in these times in this year that it's sad to feel that way. I should be able to feel
It is.
comfortable wherever I go,
You
you
should
know,
be able
and
to.
and I'm looking forward to the day when I can, I am looking forward to the day I can. So,
Wow.
well, everybody, that's it
Thank you.
for let me say my exit, man, because your boy gonna get on me and he gonna be like, you should have did. So let me say my exit. So all that's gonna get cut, hopefully. Hey, Chris. Anyway, so this is your girl Shay. I'm Sharon because Sharon is Karen. Like, share, subscribe. I'm at Instagram, Renee Shay underscore Shay, Renee underscore Shay. And I'm at IG at Renee underscore Shay one. Okay, man, talk. Now you can say
You
something.
said
Go.
that you said that Instagram and then you said that IG. You got two of them?
I do. It's
That's what's
basically the
up.
same name, just one with the number one. I went on and got a Twitter. So, yeah.
Oh man.
So I
Mhm.
just I want to touch on what Shay said a little bit because I was listening to the Ricky Smiley show the other morning driving to work, and what Shay just said and what Ricky Smiley just said, y'all describe how I feel as a human. you know, as a black
Mm-hmm.
person, as a human. You also describe, just like he described, probably what the viewers are feeling, what the next person are feeling, because it's crazy because when he was talking, I'm like, I feel like that every day. You know, when you was talking, I feel like that every day. And it sounded like he was literally crying on the radio. He said he was telling it was somebody that was on the radio station. He said, I am tired of feeling like he say, I'm tired of feeling afraid. He was like,
Yeah.
why do I have to be afraid of them? Why when I'm in a grocery store, this white woman standing right here, I have to go over her until she move, or I have to feel like, well, I don't want her to look at me as if I'm gonna do something to her when
Right.
I'm not. And he was like, I'm scared to even stand by her because, you know, she might try to say I'm doing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, excuse me. That was
Bless
so
you. That was that booger in your nose. That
my allergies
when
bother me.
no, when
Anyway.
you sneeze, that booger tickling your nose. So stop it. You finna
Oh,
that.
excuse me.
God damn, girl.
Make sure
That big
make
ass
sure
booger
y'all
in your
take that out.
nose. Stop it. This live. We can't take this out.
Oh my god.
You got that
Okay,
big
anyway.
booger in your nose. We
I ain't got
sorry,
no
y'all.
boogers. Anyway,
Nene got boogers in her nose, y'all. We sorry
no,
for
I
our
don't.
listeners and stuff.
So anyway, but he also said something else because I for my sons when they leave her, I'm like, man, I hope don't nobody say nothing to him. This Ricky Smiley said what really broke me down was when I had to take my son to college, take him to the police station,
Mm-hmm.
introduce him to the black police officers, and let them know who I was, and that was my son, so they could look
Mm-hmm.
out for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, that's straight how I feel. Even though, no, I'm not a celebrity, but still, I'm that human that he describing. I have those sons, the same ones that they describing. I tell my sons every day, I got a neighbor. He ain't my cup of tea, man, and I tell him every day, if he say something to y'all, which I pray to the high heavens that he never do,
Mm-hmm.
because he one of them. But
Mm.
I think I
Oh
told him,
wow.
I've been here for almost 5 years. You won't take one of these.
Wow.
My life will be, I spend the rest of my life in prison before I allow you, because we don't do nothing. But he's so mean, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's so mean, and I don't feel comfortable. I don't go outside. I don't go in my backyard. I don't do nothing because he make me feel so uncomfortable. And with my sons being black boys here, especially in St. Louis, they feel the same way. They just be like, whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they end up knocking the hell out of him because he been an asshole one day, what you think that man gonna do?
Shoot
Mm-hmm.
them.
So we just stay in. Like when I say I don't have no interaction, because I'm like, my neighbors across the street, they nice. You know, they white, they nice right here. Why you have to be so he it's one somewhere everywhere that just make you feel so uncomfortable and out of place.
It
Mm-hmm.
does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the world we live in, man. That is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
world we live in, unfortunately. Hey man, it's been an amazing episode, man. I had it open our phone lines. If you wanted to join us live, you could have very well joined us. We're gonna do it again next week with our phone number, our live. We're gonna have everybody from the crew back next week. A lot of people I had a couple people that were under the weather. Christorian, I hope you feel better. Toya, I hope you feel better too, as well.
Yes.
Dre Day had to slide off to take care of some business. But you got me, Miss Shay, and Nene, man. We still the crew, man. We still do what we do all the time, all day, every day. Uh we have our cash app. If you guys wanted to send something to the crew, our cash app is just talking to you. All one word, JUSTTALKIN, the number two, the letter U. That is our cash app. Just talking to you. If you wanted to send a donation to us, we go get more things going. We're gonna have giveaways. We're gonna do a lot of stuff on our network, man, on our platform, man. We thank you guys for tuning in. I am your host, the Real Big Smooth. I'm Big Smooth. You can reach me at the Real Big Smooth 76 on my Instagram. We got Nene and Shay. Y'all want to say something before we sign out to our fans?
Thanks for joining us. And if you have a chance, check out that movie, Two Distant Strangers. That kind of brings a little more clarity. Me and my kids had a serious discussion after watching that. So It'll open up the dialogue. And tip, Big Smooth, I gave them that little tip about the cars you shared with me the other day about letting down the window when you get pulled over.
Oh yeah,
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 yeah. So I gave them that tip. But anyway, but anyway, that's
absolutely.
it. Yeah, y'all stay safe out in these streets. Come back and join us next week.
Hey man, you guys, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you
Yes.
this time next Sunday, man. Tell a friend about it, man. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button to us, man. Like us, share us. We're gonna keep on doing it, man, because we enjoy doing this and we love making you laugh and love shedding some knowledge on some things. And that's what we do, man. We the crew. We signing out, man. To our crew members that's not here, we will see you next week. Take care, be safe, and peace.
Peace.
We go
Peace.
sign it out.
All right.
We go sign it out.
I like that song.
Yeah. It be
Yeah.
playing in the back of your head when it be, let's talk about. Let's talk about it.
It's so fun.